That's making me want to grab my kayak that I don't own, I rent. But if you live in St. Charles County, there is a hidden gem that you may want to check out.
It's the first of its kind. The Dardenne Creek Blueway is now open and planning to expand. Our Sydney Stallworth is live at Riverside Landing. And Sydney, you've been keeping us in suspense all morning long. Exactly what jumped into that boat?
Oh, I know you guys would love to know. I hear you talking about it. Now, you'll see in just a second. But first, if you've ever been to Riverside Landing Park, what you see here of the Dardenne Blueway is really just phase one. It links this park to another one in St. Peter's. Phase two will bring in a different local park, and eventually the Dardenne Blueway will be like a route connecting all of the local parks in our area. I took a trip out on the water to check it out.
We hope to expand it and make more miles open, get some additional routes for people to use.
So far, the Dardenne Creek Blueway water trail stretches 3.5 miles from 370 Lakeside Park in St. Peter's here to Riverside Landing in St. Charles. But the trail is about to get much longer.
The next phase on the Dardenne that would take us from Lakeside, the Riverside to Lone Wolf Park, we believe that construction should be done here hopefully this fall.
It's a peaceful run with lots to see on the banks.
See deer on the banks, and then we'll see blue herons, egrets, a lot of ducks. There's a lot of duck farms around here. There's a blue heron right there.
Oh, and look out for the occasional fish.
Yeah. Oh, hey!
Oh.
That's a big one too.
Oh my goodness. RV spaces and a brand new playground are open at Riverside Landing with more amenities on the way.
We'll be putting in a dock that'll come in here that'll allow you to put in your kayak and canoes a little bit easier.
If you don't own a kayak, no worries. You can rent one on the St. Charles County website and pick it up from this locker at the waterway. The Dardenne Waterway is pretty cool to see up close, nice and quiet. And this is actually way harder than it looks. Luckily, St. Charles County Parks offers kayaking lessons if you're like me and you just don't know what you're doing. But other visitors have a little more experience, like this father and son taking their first trip down the Blueway.
Dad and I love paddling, and when I was a kid we would go paddling in the summertime. Just really great to be out and seeing what the county's doing.
It took 3 years and a lot of hard work to open the Blueway up.
They removed, I want to say it was about 7 dumpsters of debris out of the river.
Even more clearing is being done now to get ready for the expansion, and July's flooding made the job much harder.
This is probably the 3rd time that we've scheduled this interview, and the first time was when we got about 11 inches of rain fall overnight.
You can still see debris from flash floods caught in some of the trees. Ryan says the community may be able to help.
So, one of the things that we really would like to do is to help out our natural resource team by creating some volunteer bases and organizing some clean stream efforts to where people can come in here and help us maintain some of these blueway areas.
So that project could be coming soon. The Dardenne expansion has a really long way to go. It'll be 21 miles long when it's all said and done. Guys?
Sydney, why did you throw the fish back?
I know that could have been lunch, right? They do that happens all the time, especially when you're in those boats, those tin boats. I guess it just does something to the fish. They go crazy. We saw at least 4 jump, but that was the only one I caught on camera. I was actually really happy I got that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, I have another tip for you. When you go kayaking, you always go with somebody else so that you can fake row. I do that to my husband all the time.
Oh, right.
I sit in the back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll jot that down so that way I can sit and ride.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was harder than it looked, guys.
Yeah, I bet. I won't be doing that. All right, thank you, Sydney.